Hello there, fellow science enthusiasts. Brilliant to have you with us today. If you're rather keen on fascinating scientific discoveries like this one, do be a dear and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to give the notification bell a quick tap while you're at it. If you find today's video particularly interesting, showing it some love with a like would be absolutely splendid. Right then, shall we dive deep, and I mean properly deep, into an absolutely remarkable story about how scientists are predicting an undersea volcano eruption off the Oregon coast. I must say, this is thoroughly exciting stuff. Just imagine being able to predict when a volcano will erupt, not mere hours beforehand, but an entire year in advance. Rather extraordinary, wouldn't you say? Well, that's precisely what these clever scientists have managed with a submarine volcano called Axial Seamount, situated roughly 470 kilometers off the Oregon coast and more than a kilometer beneath the waves. Now, you might be wondering, how on earth can scientists possibly know when an underwater volcano will erupt? Well, this isn't just any old submarine volcano. Axial Seamount is essentially the most sophisticated volcano on the planet. For the past decade, it's been absolutely kitted out with all manner of monitoring devices that track its every movement. Think of it rather like giving the volcano a proper medical examination. These rather clever devices measure its rumbling and shaking, rather like taking its temperature. How much it's swelling, rather like checking if it's holding its breath. Even the tiniest tilts and movements, rather like monitoring its posture. And here's the truly fascinating bit, all this information gets sent to scientists in real time through a seafloor cable. Brilliant, isn't it? Recently, the scientists noticed something terribly interesting. The volcano's surface has puffed up to nearly the same height it reached just before its last eruption in 2015. It's rather like watching a balloon slowly inflate, and the scientists know exactly how full it needs to get before pop. But wait, there's more. The team isn't just using traditional monitoring methods. They're bringing in artificial intelligence to analyze earthquake patterns that might signal an eruption is on the way. It's rather like teaching a computer to be a volcano whisperer, if you will. Now, you might be thinking, should we be worried? Well, I've got some jolly good news. Unlike land volcanoes, submarine volcanoes usually don't pose much risk to people. In fact, this prediction is giving scientists an absolutely smashing opportunity to study an eruption as it happens, which could help us better understand volcanoes everywhere. The lead scientist, William Chadwick, puts it rather well when he says there's no crystal ball for predicting eruptions. Instead, it's all about gathering data, recognizing patterns, and understanding how each unique volcano behaves. So do mark your calendars for 2025, because we might just witness something extraordinary, and thanks to these dedicated scientists, we'll have front row seats to one of nature's most impressive shows. If you've enjoyed today's little exploration of underwater volcanic prediction, do be sure to give that like button a gentle tap and subscribe for more fascinating science stories. Pop your thoughts in the comments below. What other volcanic mysteries would you fancy us exploring? Until next time, keep that curiosity burning bright.